What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Night Elias. Here, we're having a video here of the Endwalker review. So sorry this took so long. I wanted to, put it out, like, right after I finish Endwalker, just so I get, like, my initial thoughts and whatnot, but I've been very busy with, like, school. I've been having finals, so just, like, moving and studying for all that and whatnot. It's crazy. Obviously, I'm not in my room, because I'm back at home for a month, but, yeah, this is the Endwalker review. This is just gonna be, it's not like a professional review, it's kind of me just, spouting what I liked about it, what I didn't like, my overall feelings about it. Just because, I don't know, I'm not a critic or anything, I just like to share my thoughts here. But I guess we'll get right into it. I just want to say before we get into it, though, is thank you for everybody subbing and just enjoying my reactions. I really appreciate it. It's crazy, I don't upload YouTube much, so, like, please, if you expect a lot of uploads, I'm sorry. Follow me on Twitch. I stream there almost every day. I play 14. I play a variety of games, JRPGs, anything really. So if you want me to, more content and want to interact, follow me on Twitch at Night Elias, please. Because I will not upload much to YouTube. I'll try to upload more because more people are subbing, but I don't know. I don't know what to upload. But thank you guys. Really, it's really. I love reading everyone's comments and replying and everything. I'm trying to do my best to reply to everybody. But thank you very much. But enough of that. Let's get into the review. So I guess the first thing I'm gonna get into is just my overall thoughts, like just overall Endwalker right off the bat. Amazing. I think my favorite Final Fantasy experience, if not one of my favorite video game experiences ever of all time. So I think the thing about Endwalker is that it like you need everything before it for it to be a whole. Like, if someone went into Endwalker, because there's discussions of people skipping story or skipping to Shadowbringers, playing Shadowbringers, then doing Endwalker, and then, they're shitting on it or blah, 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 blah. Like, you need Stormblood, Heavensward, ARR, you need to do the Alliance raids. Like, you don't need to, because you can still enjoy the story and get, the message out of it and everything. But, like, to fully appreciate it, I think, and to enjoy it to its full extent, you need to have done the story ahead of it, obviously. The Alliance raids, the normal 8-mans, like, all the stuff, because you see these characters, even if it's for a couple seconds, or if, they're just saying a dialogue or two, it's cool to see them again, how it all connects, makes the experience much better, just because it's like, wow, this is this whole world that, like, I'm trying to save, and all these people I've saved and I've helped before is coming together at this one final stretch, which I think is, like, what makes it, like, just this huge, like, triumphant finish. It's not even a finish. Like, this, we still have, like, 10 years. It's crazy. Oh, my God. My man Yoshi P's like, we got 10 years left. This is just the first saga. Like, what the fuck? Like, not just Yoshi P. Obviously, Ishikawa and Oda and all the other writers and everything. Which, by the way, everyone says, like, Yoshi P, Ishikawa. There's more. But they're, like, main two or Ishikawa's, whatever the case would be. But just the whole team, man. The whole team. Just, so good, dude. So good. But, okay. Let's do, like, my oh my god, my biggest enjoyments, I guess. So the music is phenomenal. Oh my god. Dude, in Shadowbringers, I'm like, yo, tomorrow, we have the Crystarium theme. Like, all these, like, just, the music is great in Shadowbringers. I'm like, they're not gonna top this. And then they bring Endwalker, and the main theme is good. You have Flow. Flow is beautiful. Oh my lord, it's beautiful. Like, it's so good, it's so good. And you have Ultima Thule, also spoilers, there's me spoilers, okay? I'm sorry, it's gonna be spoilers. Ultima Thule theme, like, dude. Oh, just like when you first get there, it's like, this music is great. And then you, like, get to the end, and, you're obviously the final stretch, and then they hit it with the vocals. And you're like, bro, you're like, holy shit. Like, this is insane. And then Elpis, dude, just the music is phenomenal, man. It's phenomenal. I have some playing in the background. But it's just great. It's great. Let's go to locations, I guess. I don't know. Let me just get off the bat locations. Like, some of the best locations in the game, if not in Final Fantasy. I've only played 7 Remake, 9, 10, 10-2, 10-3, whatever. 15. So, like, I'm missing some other ones, obviously. But, like, dude, the locations in the X-Pack are beautiful. Like, Mare Lamentorium, the moon, whatever you want to call it, the moon. We knew of Thavnair, we knew of the moon, we knew of Labyrinthos, and Garlemald, but that was it. We were like, okay, moon probably gonna go there close to the end of the X-Pack, do the whole thing, and it's the moon, big, crazy, Ascian, whatever place, and we go there, that's location 4, So no idea where we're gonna go next, and already Thavnir is beautiful. Just Razat Han inside of the main hub. It's just colorful. Just the atmosphere is great. The music, dude. And Labyrinthos is also just like the fake lighting, and it's just like Old Charlie and too, the hub itself, the music everywhere is great. It's just so good, and the locations are just so good. Elpis, let me go to Elpis. What the hell, Elpis? They were like, oh, you're gonna go not meet Emmett Silk, but like you're gonna go back in time when we went to the first. They're like, oh, we're gonna go back in time to the whole Ascians and see what happened, blah blah blah. We're like, okay, it's gonna be a cutscene, or we'll like walk around in an instance, and and you're like, we're done. I think most people expected that. I talked to some of my friends, they thought the same thing. So okay, it's gonna be really cool. Maybe we'll see Emmett again, maybe we'll see Athlodius again. Cool, that's awesome. And I was hyped for that. But they said, F that. You're gonna be there. It's gonna be a location. You're gonna, oh my gosh. Like the way I know this is the locations part, but hold up, okay. We'll get into that later. So Elpis, I think, is like easily one of my favorite spots in the game. Garlemald is just, the atmosphere of that is also phenomenal. Plus with the storytelling in Garlemald too, I think, okay. Well, let's get ahead of ourselves. Now, Ultima Thule as the location as well is like the most final area I've ever seen. It's just like you're at the edge of creation. Like these species are dead around you. They're trying to survive, I guess. Trying to survive, not really trying to die, whatever. But dude, it's just the galaxy is beautiful. The skybot, just so good. Well, okay, let's go to story, the main big part. Actually, no, dungeons and trials first. Dungeons, great. They flow super well. I didn't do trusts at all, but I did them with all my friends. But dungeons flow super well. They're fun. The bosses are cool. The music is obviously great. It's just Shadowbringers dungeons were awesome, and they just stepped it up even more with the how it looks, just how it flows. Like mechanics wise, nothing too crazy and new, but like Tower of Babel and Tower of Zot. Oh my lord, the Magus sisters from 10. I think they're from an earlier FF, but that fight at the end was awesome. The tower itself looked cool, and then when you go to Zot with Anima, the Anima fight needs to be a trial. They need to make it into a trial. It's the same thing, but just into a trial. Cause, dude, so it's just phenomenal. The Anima's, it was great, and the way they did Anima, with it being Varus, cause if you played 10 before, you're like, okay, Anima is, I forget it's been a while since I played 10. They're like, oh, Anima, the main one's like the mom, and like the thing under Anima's like the daughter or whatever. And so I was talking to my friends. I'm like, how are they gonna do Anima? Like, are they gonna make it just like a random person, or is it just gonna be just Anima and they're not gonna actually like include the whole lore or whatever the hell from 10? And they said, fuck that. We're going in. They making it Varus. Like, oh my gosh, dude. It's just that's nothing crazy like mind blowing storytelling, but it's just like really cool that they paid attention to that and did that. But okay, story bits. After dungeons were phenomenal. Trials. All three of the trials were the best in the game. Like, literally, like, Seed of Sacrifice, I think would probably go under Zodiark and Endbringer. I think I like it more than Hydaelyn, but Hydaelyn would be number 4. But all three trials, phenomenal. The extremes of them are fun. I've been playing them on stream. Pretty fun. Just so good. But okay, story time. It's already 9 minutes in. I'm going to hurry it up here. So the story. Just 10 out of 10. This is, like I said, favorite Final Fantasy experience. Better than Shadowbringers, wraps it up perfectly. Garlemald, first off, the Garlemald portion with Euless in the brother Alicent Alfino, I can't speak. Just the whole time I was playing that, I was just so interested in that and Quintus and what happened with Garlemald and the story revolving them and us trying to get their support and everything. I'm not usually into the whole political like stuff like that. Usually I feel like they're kind of like, slowly padding it out so we can get to know the people and something bad happens, like the whole cycle, how stuff usually is. But no, the whole time I was interested. I wasn't bored. It was intriguing. The thing with the radio, like, just having that radio play at certain moments with that music in the background was done so well. It just set the mood perfectly. Like oh my gosh, the music in video, like music in any medium, can, you know, set so many different emotions and whatnot. And whoever thought that idea and picked the song and just everything in that regard, give them a fucking raise, man. Like oh my lord, and the scene with the twins sitting down the train, and Alice says, like, I found my purpose. That's a callback from, not you, Cobb, that's the ultimate, from Coils, you know, she's trying to find her purpose, what to fight for, you know, the callback to that. It's like heartfelt brother and sister moment. And then Quintus, the suicide with Quintus was, I didn't see that was going to happen. That was, you know, eerie as well, but just crazy. And then Euless, you know, him being all happy once we get back to the camp, like finding his purpose, and, you know, all that was very heartfelt and great. And then you're like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. And then they hit you with the Fan Daniel. He's right there. Boom, you're gone. And then Xenos takes your body. And, like, you're actually like, oh my god, like, what is going to happen? Like, my friends are at camp. Xenos is in my body. He's gonna, dude, when I was like, oh my god, someone's gonna die. When I was playing it, I was like, oh my, this is the first death that's gonna happen in this game. Or, like, someone's getting injured, someone's losing an arm or something, I don't know. Like, dude, that was also out of nowhere awesome. And then after that, we jump to the moon, which the moon section with Zodiark. Who thought you're fighting Zodiark in Fan Daniel at MSQ 83? MSQ 83? 83? That's like 87, 88. Even, like, I thought Zodiark would be at the end. I asked all my friends, like, oh yeah, Zodiark will be at the end. We'll fight Heidelin, maybe. She'll be the evil person. Because, you know, oh, Heidelin's supposed to be good, but no, she's bad. Whatever. I thought that would also happen. We'd fight Heidelin, maybe, you know, close to the end, then Zodiark, or Zodiark, then Heidelin. Either way, that stuff would be, like, closer to the end, like 88 MSQ farther. No, we're fighting Zodiark 83. Fan Daniel, his ass gets boomed. And then, you know, we have the whole flashback with him and Zond, him being Amon and all that, which is awesome. And just the moon section with the Loprites was also really enjoyable. Oriange getting some more shine there, which I love Oriange, one of my favorite Scions, if not my favorite. Just, you know, talking to him, like, one-on-one at that one portion, like, dude, like, you've been taking all the hits for us, I guess, and, you know, trying to, like, protect us, but you having to lie to us, like, that must be hard. Like, that was our first one-on-one in so long with him. It was amazing. I loved it. And then, you know, him talking with the Loprites, with what it means to be, you know, their name and everything. Also super heartfelt. Loved it, man. Oriange, just, he was my most hated Scion in ARR. And Heavensward, I hated him in Heavensward. But, dude, like, the flip. The script was flipped with that, man. Oh my god. Insane. It's just, oh, so good. But, okay. After the moon, it's 13 minutes in. I gotta go hurry this up. 13, you know. So we went to the moon and we did the Elpis part. Which, like I said earlier, we thought it'd be like an instance, but it's a whole ass section. You meet Medion, you know, this cute little girl. Like, oh yeah, and you have Hermes. You're like, okay, we gotta figure out what happened to the final days, you know. And then you meet Vana. And like, oh shit, this is, you know, Heidelin kind of thing. And then obviously you see Emmett again, Ephlodius, which is awesome. Emmett is hot as hell. Who would have thought? Ephlodius is as well. They all the Ascians are. In that, you know, Catesis, Hyperboa, I think is how you say it. Dungeon, phenomenal. Fight at the end, great. The cutscene at the end, obviously, is amazing with Medion and Kairos and all that. Just the way they connected everything. And the thing about that was I was really scared they're gonna, like, oh, play off the hype of Emmett and him, you know, people him loving him. And I was like, oh my god, they're gonna ruin his character, or they're gonna, like, just have him on screen so much, or try to bring him back for fan service, and it's gonna screw the story up, make it bad, and it's gonna feel like they're doing it just to do it. But not at all. It was perfectly connected. Like, it just, it was just done so well. It was just done so well. I just got 2002 error right now on 14. So I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry, 2002 error. I'm trying to log in here, as you can see. But, so, the thing with Emmett, that was done so well. Like I said, I was really, really scared. When I first saw him, I was very hype, obviously. But I got really scared as we were playing, and, like, dude, they're gonna totally just fuck his character. Sorry for the language, but they're gonna totally screw it. They're gonna, you know, it's just not gonna be done well with the time travel, because that is really iffy and scary to do in games, because you can make it really dumb and just not make sense and stupid and really ruin stuff. But they did it, I think, the best I've ever seen in a game for time travel. Like, it was great. I loved it. And then the scene with Vana. The Vana scene might be the single greatest cutscene I've seen in a video game, or one of the greatest. It was just the music. Just everything behind it was so good, dude. It was so good. Just, it was so, just the emotions, just seeing the final days happen again. The scene where she's just walking. You can see my actual reaction. There'll be end cards at the end, but I assume if you've seen them already, if you're watching this. If you're not, check them out. They're literally like 3 videos below me. You can see all my reactions to it. But so good, man, so good. And then we go to after that, in the preparation for going to Ultima Thule, which here's my issues. So my issues with the X-Pack is some pacing issues, which is the preparation to Ultima Thule. Finding the Charlian, like, scientists or people might be the single worst quest in the game. Probably. It was just boring. That portion was just way drawn out. That was one of my only gripes with it. I think that portion, and then there was like another pacing issue, I think, in the beginning. That was literally it. Like, nothing else I have an issue with. That was just it. Which, that doesn't affect the story at all. That's just like, damn, I'm wasting an extra 2 hours here. Like, what the shit? That's literally the only bad thing. Okay, back to the story. So we get the preparation Ultima Thule. The ship looks dope. We go to Ultima Thule. Them sacrificing them. So that actually, I guess my other complaint is them sacrificing themselves, which I don't like fake deaths in games. In that part, I was like, they're gonna come back. I didn't know that at all. But I was like, okay, the main characters of the game, they'll most likely come back. Just because when they were dying, it was emotional, don't get me wrong. But I don't think it was full, like, driving it home, like, holy shit, they're dead kind of emotion. So I wasn't like, oh my god, I'm gonna cry my eyes out. I know people who did, and a lot of people did. But that's just not me. But that's really just, like, my only other gripe, which isn't really a detriment to it. It's just okay. But it's really different for everybody. So, I know a lot of people who did cry, and I was just one of the people that didn't. Oh, well. But, the whole Ultima Thule section was great, other than that little thing. That was paced well, I thought. The new species were really cool, very, very interesting. The designs were nice, like, obviously the dragons were just white dragons. But you had the Aya, I think? And then the, Omicron from Omega. Like, that was cool. And then right from the end, after that, the twins, their little speech was very heartfelt. The twins are my favorite characters after Urianger. So that was very nice. And then the end. So the thing with Medion, the things in games that get me is whenever you have a younger character who's like sad or depressed or lost their way or something, and the hero or the main character, or just anybody like helps them, or just seeing them be happy again, man. Oh my god, I'm getting a little emotional. It's so heartwarming. That ruins me all the time. If you saw my ending reaction after we did the final trial with Medion, we were like saving her, to absolutely lost it. Like that, I don't think I've ugly cried like that at anything ever. It was like my heart, like it hurt. It was done so well. But bringing all your people back, bringing all the scions back before you enter the dungeon, that was cool. Seeing Emmett and Ethodius. And then I'm like, there's more places to explore, opening more paths for the other X-Packs and whatnot, which is so cool. And the dungeon itself, dude, going to 3 of the areas that, got destroyed and, they died from just their despair and all that stuff. Oh, they're so cool. And that's all new. That's like new assets and whatnot. So we're going to have to go to those places again, maybe, to see those species again. The third boss was dope with the giant ass golden tree. Like, oh my god, man. Oh my lord. That is my favorite dungeon in the game. Armrot's probably number 2 then still. But that dungeon was phenomenal. It was just great. It was amazing. It was amazing. And then you have the trial. The Endsinger, I think. I think the greatest final boss that I can remember in recent memory in a game. Like, in Final Fantasy, it's my favorite final boss, because, like I said, I only played, like, 4 or 5 of them. But in recent memory, that's one of my favorite bosses in a game. just because the music, the fight itself was awesome. The boss itself looked cool. The whole message and everything behind the boss. And then you have the scene halfway through when the Scions fucking Dragon Ball Z spirit energy type bomb shit, and they're like, here's your energy, kill him. Oh my lord, it was so hype. Just the, like, oh, it was so hype. I know some people who cried during that part. I didn't cry, but I was feeling the emotions, man. They were running through me, just like the energy was running through the Warrior Light, kicking his ass, kicking Endsinger's ass. But that fight, best trial in the game, hands down. And then, you know, after that, the cutscene plays. I cry my eyes out. Beautiful, giving, you know, like saying, like, we're your friend, it's okay. That was just amazing, man. Dude, like, I talk about that, and I get, like, chills, and, I can't, oh my god. Okay, we're gonna end it here. It's almost 20 minutes, this is way too long. And then the 1v1 with Xenos. Holy shit. Xenos was a character I enjoyed. I didn't think he was some greatly written character. I just thought he's cool, he's funny, all he does wants to fight us, he has a boner to kill us, that's it, haha, cool, okay, we'll 1v1 him eventually, and then we'll be done, you know? But no, the way he comes in to save you with Shinryu, which is dope, because the Shinryu, I love the Shinryu trial. And then the 1v1 with the Reaper, he gets to actually use his Reaper powers, 1v1 in, like, this area of nothingness. Sick ass set piece. Like, that fight itself was cool with the music and everything, but then you hit him with the slugfest. The slugfest with the fists. I love slugfests in games like that, and games don't do them often like that, but oh my lord, that was unexpected, and that was just so good, dude. That was so good. It was, oh my god, it was just awesome, man. It was awesome. I picked option 2. I've heard that option 1 was the best option. I know some people tell me in the comments of my ending reaction. But just, it was great, man. So I'm going to wrap it up here. Overall, Endwalker really is one of my favorite video game experiences in recent memory. The game 14 itself is probably my favorite game of all time, honestly, if not like top 3. I don't know. It's just not just Endwalker, but all the other experiences. But Endwalker itself, man, phenomenal. Truly something that everybody, I really hope, if they're iffy about an MMO, please give it a shot. It took me 3 times to get into 14. I played ARR, I stopped, I went back, I stopped, I went back, I finished it, I went to Heaven's Ward, I stopped in the middle of Heaven's Ward, I went back, I finished it, I got to 3.3, and I stopped for 2 months, and then I came to Stormblood and played from Stormblood all the way to Shadowbringers until like 2 weeks ago before Endwalker. So I haven't stopped playing this game. So I started playing at 3.3 2 months ago, and I have not stopped playing since then. So please give it a shot. Stormblood's great, no matter what people say. Shadowbringers is phenomenal. Endwalker is a great finish. It wraps up perfectly. It opens up things for the future as well. I can't wait to see how they do it. So good, man. Everything is great about it. Please play 14. If you are also on Aether, I am on Cactuar. You can add me. If you're on Aether, then, you know, you could cross link shell, I don't know, put in the comments, whatever. I'll play with you, I'll add you, I'll do whatever. But, yeah, guys, thank you for watching. I know it was way longer than I wanted it to be. I thought it was going to be like 10 minutes, but I just loved Endwalker, dude. It was really an unforgettable experience. So thank you guys once again for all the new subs and everything. It really means the world to me. I'll try to think of some more YouTube videos to upload. It's just, I'm really a streamer. I'm a streamer at heart. I stream every day, or try to. So please, if you want more content, follow me on there, because I promise you, you'll get more out of that. Give me some ideas, though, for YouTube videos if you got any. But alright, that's it. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Keep being you, and play some damn Final Fantasy XIV. Alright, guys. Love ya. Bye-bye.